Yes, I know you want a sweet wine, okay? You want a sweet wine, a red wine that doesn't have any bubbles in it, or a white wine that doesn't have any bubbles in it, but you don't want the 5% alcohol. Larry, don't you have anything stronger? Well, the lower the alcohol is the sweeter the wine, because they don't let the sugar convert into alcohol. And this is a big problem for anyone. Don't you have any answers, Larry? You have all the answers. Well, not all the answers, but I do for this. Hi, I'm Larry Baker. I am a certified level 2 sommelier and a senior wine and spirit specialist here at ABC Fine Wines and Spirits in Sunrise, Florida. That's a big problem for people. The wines that are sweet, they usually have an effervescence, number one. They're bubbly, sparkling, like Moscato d'Asti is a frizzante. They don't have more than 5.5% alcohol, because they're usually, in those countries, used as a dessert wine. But in America, a lot of people like to drink wine that's sweet, but they also want to feel like they're just not drinking something with a lower alcohol. They want a little bit more strength. And if you do see a lot of wines labeled sweet wine, sweet red, sweet white, they usually have 11-12% alcohol, because they're adding back sugar or some sort of leaving a lot of residual sugar in the wine, or some way, but it's certainly not the way that I have this method. So usually people come in with that question, and people like you who want to talk to me, and I have to come up with a solution. At least I try my best. And here's the way we're going to do it today. I'm short of a cameraman today. I had to do this myself, so I hope that I'm in frame, but as they say, either way, the show must go on, and it's going today. 2 wines that solve the problems for everything: the alcohol, the bubbles, and the price point. Everything's right. This is Amaris. This is Amaris. Can you see that wine? I'm going to hold that up. Amaris is a wine that is a Tempranillo from Valencia, Spain. The Tempranillo grape is a very popular grape used in Spain. It's labeled as a sweet red wine, because it is sweet. But how did they get the 12% alcohol? Because I said the lower the alcohol, the sweeter the wine. Well, what they do is that they use the sun, the natural sun orientation of these grapevines out in Valencia, Spain, and they leave the grapes hanging a little bit longer so that they become raisiny, and they have an abundance of sugar so that the winemaker can ferment the wine to a full 12% alcohol, no bubbles, no carbon dioxide, no frizzante, and you still have a sweet wine that has enough strength, 12% alcohol, $9.99. You serve this chilled. You feel like you're drinking a regular wine, not like a dessert wine or a soda, and you don't have any bitter taste. And we serve it chilled, and we keep it chilled here at the Sunrise store. I highly recommend it. Even I enjoy it. The second wine is from Corte Casano. Corte Casano is making a Sangiovese in Toscana. As you see on the bottle, I hope you can see anyway, it says Governo alla Toscana, Governo alla una Toscana. And that is not easy to say, or it's not a brand name, and it's not a grape. What it is an ancient method of vinifying wine. Sangiovese can be a very bitter grape, and what they do here is that they do the same thing. It's a 19th century old ancient tradition method of leaving a good portion of the harvest of these grapes on the vines to raisin into, again, more sugar level, and then that results in a wine with 14% alcohol that you should serve slightly chilled. 14% alcohol, that's like a real wine that's a very soft and a natural sweetness to the wine. Maybe not as sweet as the Amaris, but still considered a semi-sweet wine. And for Christy Norman, no, it's not sweet, it's just sweet, over at Spago in Beverly Hills. I had to say that. Every time I say the word sweet now, I say not sweet, but sweet. She's got me crazy on that line in your head. So there's 2 answers to solve the problem. No bubbles, the alcohol is stronger, and only $9.99 for either one of them, and natural sugar, not added sugar, and it has solved so many, it's been a solution for so many of my regular guests. For more information on either of these wines, you can look them up on abcfws.com, which is the website for abcfinewinesandspirit.com, or contact me, become a blog follower like thousands of other 3,000 people have been following this blog, or close to 3,000, just by putting your email address in the box on my blog where it says follow this blog, and you'll get a confirmation and then get a thank you from me with all kinds of ways to contact me, even in countries like Mexico and Canada. So remember, wine is not for snobs. It's for everyday people like you and me. And as Jackie Gleason would say, till I see you again next time, how sweet it is